We're live. I'm Andrew Larder. I'm a Fora travel advisor, and I want to show you some of the packages, give you an idea of what's possible getting married, doing a destination wedding in Mexico or in the Dominican Republic. Let's take a little look inside, and I'll show you some of the packages here. It goes without saying, I can book everything for you. The link is in the video description. It'll take you to my site that has all the breakdown of all these different wedding packages. And of course, you can pick and choose. You can, talk to them. And I think pretty much all of these things end up being customized as far as, oh, I don't like fish. Oh, I want double steak, whatever. You can pick, I want green colors. I want green, red, and blue colors, whatever. Lots of different things like that. But the important part is you can combine. You're going to spend, I don't know, $20, $30, $40, $50,000 on a wedding in Canada or the States. So you can do the same kind of thing, and you'll see that you can save a crazy amount of money. And basically, each of your guests is coming with you for a holiday. So they're kind of going to be in on it, and they can take care of their own accommodations. I'll show you the packages and give you an idea how this can all work. So this is with Princess Hotel and Resorts. New wedding packages just come out. I'm just going to scroll through a few different ideas. So they start at the cheapest one here. So picture not having a lot of money. Look at this, just for two. The couple of wants ceremony, just the two of them there. And you can see here, ceremony, toast with the couple, romantic dinner for two, spa services, bathrobes, decoration with petals on the room. And this is like $750 US. And you can throw in additional adults for $65, kids for $45 or $25. So this kind of thing, what did I say? The whole thing was $750. Maybe you have a few guests. You can do the whole thing for $1,000 with maybe, I don't know, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. And you could pay for all that and just tell them they got to get themselves down to Cancun, Dominican, wherever it is that you're picking to. They do this through all the resorts. So there's $750 US. Pretty amazing. And do you think that would be memorable? Heck yeah. It goes up from there, but also it goes up in the fanciness of the wedding. So this is more of a glamour of the ceremony. So this is more of a ceremony with guests, but it's still a small wedding because you're not going to get 1,000 people to come down to Mexico with you. So here you go. You've got the minister, the flowers, the basic ceremony, 20 chairs, private dinner for 20 people with a family kind of style service. And then, wedding breakfast, decoration with petals, bathrobes. And this whole thing is about $2,500. And each guest is $75 for an adult. And I'll say $55, $35 for different ages of children. So let's go down. That was $2,500 in US dollars. This one's called Bliss. And it's more of a cocktail party to go with the ceremony. So you can picture this. Here we go. An hour cocktail after the ceremony with high tables. So you're going to hang out for a while, sort of like a reception, right? With appetizers and an hour of national open bar. And this one's $5,500, and it's $85 to $100, or $5,500, $85 per adult, and $55 or $25 for the kids, because they're sure not going to be drinking. All things being equal. They have one here that's a Mayan ceremony, so they're going to have it in the Riviera Maya, and you can picture it's a symbolic, official heart with petals for the ceremony, temazcal for 10 people. Then you've got wedding breakfast the morning after, and that's $8,500. So all of these are way cheaper than having it done in the States, and you're in a beautiful, once-in-a-lifetime, amazing resort. And here we go. Here we go. This is called Hibiscus. And they're going to get up now into the 20,000 kind of range. So don't be shocked by that, because look at what's included here. This one is, sorry, my cat's in the way as I'm talking. So $14,500. You'd spend that on any wedding and think you got a steal. So you've got the setup, 40 white chairs. So you're doing a pretty decent sized wedding considering it's in another country. Private cocktail, private reception for 3 hours with round tables and wedding cake and reception, open bar for 3 hours. And then you got special bridal hairstyles. See, it's really the next thing. Room upgrade to the next category, the room with wine and amenities and petals on the bed, romantic breakfast, late checkout, the whole 9 yards. So that's based on 40 people. I don't know if you can get 40 people down to Mexico. You'd be pretty, have a lot of really good friends, and you should know that if you can get them down. So that was 14,500 US, 170 per adult, 130 or 75 depending on the age of the children. And we're going to go one more, which is probably a bit more of the full out one here. And this almost looks like it's geared for the Indian, Southeast Asian kind of group, but non-alcoholic drinks, 50 table or 50 chairs, 5 round tables, flavored water. So you can see this is the private vegetarian buffet for 50 people. Decoration, sound system, the whole 9 yards. And I'm looking over here, private cocktail afterwards, reception for 50 people with dinner, open bar for 3 hours. So you're doing the same, the full 9 yards as well. And then breakfast morning, gift for the couple, spa services, late checkout, and it's $19,750 US. So every one of these is under $20,000, though that one, it's another $220 per adult and $170 or $75 for the kids. So I'm not sure how that works. Maybe that was extra people. So maybe the number of people that's set for like the 50 people, that's included for those prices. And then if you have extra people, I think that's the way that works. Because I was kind of trying to figure out what that all meant. So that's, and you can see everything there. Everything's listed at my site. I'm going to cut it short because it's not short. Yeah, I'm talking for about 6.5 minutes. Stop right there. I'm going to pull this back up so you can see a pretty wedding picture. I like this one a lot. And if you click on the link in the video description, it'll take you to my site at drewlarder.com. You'll see the packages all listed there. At the bottom of it all, there's a link that says, contact me to book a once-in-a-lifetime wedding, Andrew Larder for a travel advisor. You click that link, you'll see pictures of my family, but basically enter in your name and email address and send me a one-line quick little thing. I want to do a wedding in the Dominican in 2025, whatever, just to get the conversation started. That's as easy as it is. I'll get back to you and we'll go from there. And you've got already seen the packages, so you have a pretty good idea what you're getting into, which is a massive $30,000, $20,000, $10,000 savings over doing the same thing here. So, and again, you're in paradise. You're treated like a queen and a king, and you're going to have your very closest friends with you in paradise. It's a pretty awesome and memorable once in a lifetime kind of thing. So take a look at these packages. Click the link in the video description and come to my site at drewlarder.com. Check out the wedding packages. If you're interested in something like that, you will save so much money and have such a memorable wedding, which is probably even more important because you're going to spend a lot of money. Like even the $20,000, you're like, wow, that's a lot of money. There's no $20,000 weddings anymore. It's just not, unless you took everybody to a restaurant and bought 10 people dinner. You know what I mean? Maybe that there's ways of doing it cheaper like that. But as far as the whole 9 yards, this is definitely a memorable and cost-saving way to go. So click the link in the video, check out my site at drewlarder.com, and send me an email to follow up if you're interested in doing something like that and saving a ton of money and having a once-in-a-lifetime wedding. Enjoy. I'm Andrew Larder from drewlarder.com. Go check out wedding packages.